Oh, are you all ready to go outside, Mr. King? Oh, look at that jump solo. Oh, yes! Good morning, DLV. What's kicking, chickens? How you doing? I'm doing good. Today is an awesome day. Look at it. Look at this day. Amazing. If anything is bothering you, somebody you don't even care about is getting under your skin, just take a deep breath with me. It's too awesome of a day to let that get to you. Lindsay did something kind of silly this morning. Usually I edit the vlogs in the morning and then try and have them up by like 3 or 4 o'clock. Today, she took the memory card that had all the footage from yesterday to work with her. So I have to go see her at work and start editing yesterday's vlog pretty late. So it might have been a late one, the past vlog. Sorry about that. But it doesn't matter because today is so awesome that I'm not gonna let it get to me. I just thought of something really weird. And let me preface, I swear I'm not on drugs. What if like the world that we've like kind of named is completely upside down? Like the North Pole is the North Pole and the South Pole is the South Pole, only because we named them that. Like, what if everything is completely upside down? Like what if South America is really like north and like Canada is south from us? Think about that. It's only the way it is because we named it like that. Weird. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I was talking to Lindsay about it, and she told me that she didn't want to go out to dinner. She wanted to cook dinner instead, and I can't tell if that's a test or not. It sounds real because she said she wants steaks, and she just wants me to cook steaks, and then we just have a nice dinner at home. But you ladies are always pulling tests like that, and I don't know if I'm supposed to surprise her with like a reservation somewhere. Find out. Poor Lindsay. She was so busy when I went and just saw her that she couldn't even take a minute to go to lunch. That stinks. Olympic hockey was looking pretty nutty this morning. Canada looked great. USA looked great. I don't know. I bet Mark's pretty excited. We'll see though as it pans out. You Canadians, feisty.
So one of the DLV Twitter accounts, I think it's at DLV Fans, sent me a screenshot of the popular videos on Just Dance 2014 on Xbox, and I'm on there. There I am. How crazy is that? King's trying out a new fashion statement. I think I like it. Are you wearing a scarf?
It does look pretty good.
You look very suave in your scarf. Very, very handsome. Just like your dad, handsome in scarves. Got a really, really good looking family around me, that's for sure. Right, Pat? What? Are you having fun? Okay, good.
All right, let's go to the grocery store and get our supplies to make my favorite homemade dish, pizza. I bet you guys didn't know this about me, but I can make a mean homemade pizza. At least I used to be able to. It's been like 6 months. I'm gonna get all the ingredients now, see if I still got it. All right, first 2 ingredients, mushrooms, if you like that sort of thing, which I do. Lindsay, not so much. And then I got fresh basil leaves. Used to have a plant for that, but all that stuff died. Look at this, look how perfect this is. Ingredients to create your own pizza. So we need a piece of dough. We usually make our own pizza sauce with like real tomatoes, onions, and mushrooms and stuff like that. But since we're kind of pressed for time, I'm just gonna use like regular pizza sauce. Then you get some shredded mozzarella cheese. And Lindsay found some pepperonis. Okay.
I got the meat.
Okay, she got the meat. Oh man, how perfect is this? Yes, that is 2 steaks in the shape of a heart. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Does this count for our Valentine's Day dinner?
It does.
All right, so we got a little more stuff than pizza, but the next time you see me, I'll be ready to make a pizza. All right, first things first, you're gonna wanna clear off a nice little spot and let your dough sit in room temperature for a while. You have to let it just not be cold, otherwise it's gonna be like real tight, and that's how you get bubbles. It's gotta be room temperature and ready to toss. Next, you're gonna wanna sprinkle some flour down. That's so you can toss it and stretch it out into a circle, or whatever shape you prefer your pizzas to be in. Then you're gonna wanna plop your dough in there, kinda cover it with flour, get a nice little coating. And the next step is getting rid of all those big air bubbles that are gonna be in there. They're gonna be in there, don't worry. But as you're popping them, you wanna keep it like relatively the same shape, like a circular shape. All right, the next part's kind of tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. You're gonna take your hands and kind of just around this outside circular edge, and then right about there. You're gonna take it and you're just gonna kind of spread it out just on this outer ring. Don't spread the middle. That'll just happen naturally, like so.
I can hear the dough fluffying, little poots.
Tooting like you?
Or you. You're worse.
Alright, so now what we're gonna have to do, this is Lindsay's favorite part. It's gonna make a mess, don't worry. But you're just gonna kind of pass it from like hand to hand.
There's just flour going everywhere. Oh my goodness. Bub, you have flour on your head. Oh no, did Dad get flour on you?
Sorry, Pop.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops. Alright, so you try not to get flour on your dog, and then what you can do is kind of spin it. This is like ovular shape, so I'm going to try and get it into a circle. This, by the way, is a stone pizza tray.
I think it's a pizza stone.
It's just called a pizza stone.
It's a technical term.
And this cooks the pizza like all even. It's amazing. If you're going to make homemade pizza, get one of these. Right, then once you get your relative size circle, you're going to take it over your pizza stone. Plop it on there. Some dough, it's just in a weird phase of like its growth or whatever, and you're just going to get a lot of bubbles, but don't worry about that. You can just poke holes in them. Next up, you got to do the sauce. Now with the sauce, what you want to do is put a big pile in the middle. Don't just try and separate it yourself. Just put a big pile in the middle, get your biggest spoon-shaped utensil right in the middle, and then just do circles outward.
You got that? It's a spoon-shaped utensil, aka a spoon.
Anyway, that's the easiest way to get the sauce evenly spread. Look at that. Looking good. Lindsay, will you do an Italian accent?
Ciao, Bella.
Alright, now if you have them, this is where you put on your basil leaves. Now I love basil leaves, so I just go ahead and put a lot of the big chunks on there. But if you want, what you can do is kind of dice them up and spread them out a little more evenly. As much as you want, really, for taste. Next up is the cheese. Alright, that looks good actually. Now, lastly, the pepperonis.
The mustache is so ridiculous.
Awesome and good looking on me. It's gonna look like a lot of pepperonis. An uncooked pepperoni pizza always looks like a ton, but they shrink a little bit and the pizza grows, so it's not as much. What you do is you just make a bunch of little rings. Like you make one big outside ring, then one medium inside ring.
It's like the Olympics, except with meat.
That's about as many pepperonis as you want to have on there. I know it looks like a lot now, but that's like how much is on a normal pepperoni pizza. Once the oven's ready to go, we're going to pop that in there for about 10 minutes at 500. 10 minutes at 500. That might be too long, so just keep an eye on it. And for one half, we're going to do some mushrooms, because Lindsay doesn't like mushrooms. So
They taste like earth. That's what they taste like.
let's do it.
Watch your face. Watch your face opening it. It's going to be hot.
Ooh.
Danny just has a tendency to like get right on in there. I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
I turned around for 2 seconds and I turned back and Danny's cleaning and I'm like, oh my God, he's cleaning. He's vacuuming the kitchen table.
Is this weird? I feel like this is weird.
It's really weird. I was putting the sodas away and I just got a glimpse of our meat heart. Which is so funny, but it's gonna be so good. Can you see? I'm so excited about it. I work till 10 tomorrow, plus it's really hard for me to justify telling Danny that we have to go out for a nice dinner when King has his surgery to pay for next week, which is gonna cost us an arm and a leg. It's just like, maybe I can go for a Valentine's Day at home this year and not make Danny, you know, pull out all the tricks.
All the wallets.
Pull out all the wallets.
All right, it's looking about ready.
Watch your face, watch your face.
Woo! Every time.
Every time.
Singe my mustache.
How's it look? Oh, freaking amazing. That's like the best pizza I've ever seen.
Let me try to make sure.
It's a masterpiece. It is a food masterpiece.
You go 1, 2, you make a plus sign and then an X. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now you know.
Boom. If you don't know, now you know. And now it's ready to enjoy. Alright guys, well Lindsay and I are gonna head to bed. I got some pizza sauce on me. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Sorry. But I had fun making it. Hope you guys learned how to make a pizza and give that a shot. As always, thank you so much for watching the vlogs. Mr. King says goodnight over there via chugging water.
As always, eat some pizza, I guess.
Eat some pizza, as always. That's great advice. Can't get that anywhere else. Alright guys, have a good night.
Night. He's like an airplane.
I think you've officially lost your mind.
This is like his least favorite thing we've ever done. Are you a fighter pilot?
And on that note, did you just toot? Oh my gosh, no way.